Hi friends, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another comfort food for the entire family. Tonight's dinner is pizza. I don't know what's more comfort food than pizza. So tonight we are going to be making a pizza casserole. This is absolutely perfect for the entire family. It is so good. It is so indulgent. It is comfort food if I've ever seen comfort food before. So if you want to see how to prepare pizza casserole, all you have to do is stay tuned. So here's what is in our pizza casserole. Super easy recipe to make. You are going to be essentially making 2-ingredient dough. So that is probably the toughest part of this recipe, but those of you on WW can get that down pat after just a few weeks. It is something that is a staple on this program. So let me show you everything that is in our pizza casserole. So first you're going to need some self-rising flour, some non-fat Greek yogurt, some marinara or pizza sauce. This is the Skinnish dish, Crockpot marinara. No matter how much you have, it is 0 smart points. So I will link that recipe as well as the pizza casserole down in the description box below. You also are going to need an egg, some turkey pepperoni, Trader Joe's light shredded mozzarella cheese or any other type of light cheese. And then you're going to need 1 pound of chicken sausage. The leaner, the better. So let's get started. The first thing we need to do is we need to get our chicken sausage cooked. So what I did is just grabbed out a fry pan, added my sausage. We're just going to cook this until it is completely brown and cooked through, and then we are going to set it aside. Once your ground chicken sausage is nice and cooked down, we're just going to go ahead and set this aside while we prepare the rest of our casserole. We need to prepare our dough for our pizza. So you can see here that I have 1 cup of self-rising flour. And to that, we simply add non-fat Greek yogurt, and that is what forms our dough. I do not measure out my non-fat yogurt. I just add it until I feel like my dough is the right consistency. And to start off, you do want your dough in somewhat of a crumbly state. And then you got to dig in, guys. You got to dig in with your hands, and you have to take that dough and you have to knead it until it forms the exact right consistency that you're looking for. So I'm just going to mix in some non-fat Greek yogurt until all of our dough has this nice crumbly texture to it. And you can measure. It's usually a 1-to-1 ratio of a non-fat Greek yogurt and flour. But again, I don't measure. I just like to make sure that it's just the consistency that I'm looking for. You definitely don't want to over yogurt your 2-ingredient dough because it becomes very, very sticky and it's very hard to work with. So we'll get this all to a crumbly state and then we'll make our dough. Once we have our dough in a crumbly state, we're going to take an egg and add that to our dough, mix that in, and then once we do that, we'll actually remove our dough from our bowl and we'll put it onto our counter or our working surface so that we can form this into the actual pizza dough. You do want to make sure that you do flour your work surface if your dough isn't all sticky, because it's really hard to roll it out and to knead it if your surface is not floured. So once you get your egg somewhat mixed in, we are going to take our dough mix and we're just going to put it directly onto our working surface. And this is where your hot little hands come in, and you're gonna go ahead and just knead this until you have the right consistency of pizza dough. You can always add in more Greek yogurt, but you don't want to add in any additional flour if you can at all avoid it, only because that is what actually has points in this recipe. So that's why I don't add so much Greek yogurt that my dough is really sticky, because I don't want to have to continue to add flour to the mix. So once you've cut up your pepperoni, we're ready to assemble our casserole. So first, into our bowl, we are going to add our sliced pieces of pepperoni, and then we are going to add our 2 cups of the Skinnish dish 0-point marinara. You can also use a jarred pizza sauce if you do not have this recipe on hand. And then we have 4 ounces of the Trader Joe's light shredded mozzarella, and we're gonna give this a quick stir, and then we're gonna add in our sausage. To add your sausage, you're just going to grab your pan, make sure that your sausage has had the opportunity to cool, and then we are just going to add that to our bowl. and give that a quick stir. And this is one of the main parts of our casserole. And the last thing we have to do is add in our little balls of dough, and then we will get that put into the oven. But this looks so delicious. I am super, super excited. Look at that, you guys. We are going to gently fold in the balls of our pizza dough. The last step is to go ahead and grease your 9x13 pan, and you are just going to spread your casserole mixture evenly in the bottom of your pan. Pro tip, make sure you get one of these delicious dough balls in each of the spaces of the casserole. You're going to put this in the oven at 350 until it is cooked completely through. So I will be back to show you our completed dinner. I just pulled the casserole out of the oven. This looks absolutely positively amazing. I am going to let it rest for just a couple of minutes. The casserole makes 6 servings. So I'm going to go ahead and plate up 1/6 of the casserole, show you my completed dinner, and let you know the smart points. And here's our completed dinner. So this is 1/6 of the pizza casserole. This is a total of 6 smart points. The peas are 0, so you can have pizza for only 6 smart points. That's about 1/4 of the amount of smart points of a regular piece of pizza. And this looks absolutely delicious. So this is going to be tonight's comfort food for the entire family. Thank you for joining me on another comfort food for the family. I hope that you enjoyed coming along with us while we had pizza casserole for dinner. Again, it was absolutely phenomenal. Pizza to the core, comfort to the core, absolutely a must-try recipe. And for the smart points, for something that legitimately tastes like you're gobbling up a real cheesy, delicious pizza, you can't go wrong. If you're new to my channel, I'd like to extend a warm welcome. Please make sure that you subscribe, that you hit that notification bell. That way YouTube will notify you every time I upload a new video. I do upload several times a week. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Comment below. Let me know what you think of this comfort food recipe and if you're going to share this with your family. And I'll see all of you in the next video. Bye, guys.